So here we go, RV. There's Venus. Raiding Venus. There's the crazy duck Venus. The rescue duck Venus. That's what they are. They're just so skittish. Those ducks. It's like those two. The other four, the two Pekings. I think they're giant Pekins. And then the crested Swedish, I'm told, and the Cayuga, they're all starting to get more and more friendly. Most of my ducks are all together except four. That's the four that are the most friendly, I think. But I'm working on everybody to be more friendly. My trainers are going to be my turkeys and my chickens. My turkeys, I've just made a lot of mistakes on my turkeys that I shouldn't have, and or couldn't have, or wish I wouldn't have. You know, if I would have had the stuff and the time and the resources, it's money. If it would have been much better, the turkeys would be much more of a role model right now. They're some of them aren't well because of me, and it's my fault. Anyways, the chickens, yeah, they're probably going to be more friendly than my turkeys, even though the turkeys are hella friendly and they could have been way more friendly. The next batch, I'm probably going to get one next month, I think, or September. We'll see. And get more, well, this month, yeah, next month or September for blue crested and also white broad-breasted. Yeah. So this is the wild hive, or two wild hives. Got a feeder here, there are micro hive, and then another micro hive, or actually this divides into two, so that's two micro hives, and they're really starting to get into this hive. Not as much as the other hives, the package hives. I already did a video on that. It was a short one though. This one's a little longer video, talking about micro hives. I think they have lots of promise. Right now I'm just going with micro hives bare frames, you know, just empty frames, no well, one of them might have half a foundation, but you know, bare frames generally. And then I think they're going to fill this up. I think they're going to put wax in there, and then they'll move in there. I have a lot of queens, I think, between possibly at least two, possibly from the wild bees and that I recently got, and then the wild bees I originally had. I think I have at least two queens. These have swarmed a lot worse than this, even this time of day. But I'm not feeding them as much. It's been like 3 or 4 days. Ever since I took the frame feeder out of there, they went nuts. And in a way, they're kind of encouraging the other hives that are over that way. I think about 40-50 yards or so, something like that. I think they're kind of in, but those are the ones that really have queens. I think I possibly have at least 4 queens just in one hive. So, and they've been fine. I mean, they're swarming inside this more than these are, but they're not swarming on the outside so much. This hive, before I pulled the frame feeder out, they wouldn't eat anything outside. Now it's like every day in the morning, anytime after the sun comes up, they're starting to like really start to act frantic and whatnot. But it's just that time of year, and also the possibility of lots of queens that I have. I don't mind swarming. It can be worse. I had much worse whenever I had the original wild hive that was here before I came back this time. That was terrorizing us for weeks, and those bees were like not just like buzzing by and stuff like that. They would stay right in front of you and be right around you, not necessarily buzzing you like they're having it's a bee that has a problem with you. These bees can definitely have that compared to my other bees, much more, I think. But I think they're learning. The more I take care of them, the more they're friendly. But I need to take that rock off because I covered up their entrance this morning. So today they weren't swarming as much, even though I'm feeding them. I'm not feeding them as much as yesterday. Yesterday was the peak feeding I did. I was pouring it all over the top here because it can hold water. They eating the sugar. There was sugar right there. That black trail is where sugar was. They're really hungry. This hive is like really looking to hopefully take over this micro hive and the other half, and or this one. This one's harder though. This one is a micro hive that I can open the top and I see bees feeding. It's kind of like an AP May feeder, only I can see. So as long as I'm pretty fast or whatnot, I can fill up that and close it. But you know, if it's swarming almost like this is, this to me this isn't swarming. Swarming is whenever a swarm is a bunch of bees that are flying together in unison and always staying there and not necessarily feeding. You know, other than that, you could have something like this in the middle of a park and there's no bees. It's like several hives it could be. But anyways, yeah, this micro hive, you have to open it and it shows all the frames. You see all the frames instantly. You see the whole thing. I like this one much better. In fact, I like this feeder so much. I'm considering using it in my regular hives, like inside the box. Have it as an inside the box feeder. And then I have extra stuff. I want to see if I can get parts for this so I can just buy the feeder in the top. So then I could just throw, you know, I can just have extra feeders. Anyways, I have only seen a few videos on microhives and it seems like that, you know. They start off with wax comb frames and I'm starting with nothing, but that's going to change because my bees at the top package hive has I got a little bee flying close to me and landing on me. I'm not comfortable with these bees doing that, you know. My other bees at the package hive, yeah, they're probably going to be the same breed pretty soon because my bees are doing really well. And I'm only starting to take care of them better, like I should. Soon I'll be watching frames. I don't watch for queens usually. It'll be a while before I ever watch for queens maybe. I don't know if I'm ever going to mark my queens. I'm just going to watch my hives and learn watching. Sometimes my other hive, I'm telling you, I'm not a pro at identifying bees, but if those bees are drone bees that I've seen up there, I did a video recently of those bees. If those bees are drone bees that I only got a shot of one of them in the video. If that's a drone bee, I'd hate to see the queen bee because oh my god, it's huge and it's got the middle section really pretty big. Yeah, I think I have 4 queens in one hive and the hive is behaving fine. I'm actually going to swip it because I have the frame feeder from here in the top and all the top is empty, so I'm going to flip it and their exit is on the bottom, so they will be encouraged to go down. Yeah, and I should see some explosion. I think my goal this year is to be up to hopefully 10 boxes, 10 brood boxes. More with this. No, I really don't want more with the super, but like 10 brood boxes with maybe 3 or 4 supers that can carry through winter. I'd really like that. That would be really pretty impressive. I only got to like October before we start to see like regular low temperatures where it's like down towards the 50s in the daytime. You know, sometimes, you know, it can be like that around here. This is northern Arizona. I know we got clouds today. Pretty much July seems like. I'm not a native and I haven't made this staying at this French Venus for a year straight yet, but this time I'm gonna make it past a year. I think it's gonna be 2-3 years before I can really leave this place and go away for like a week or something like that, but it would be nice if I can do it sooner because I'd like to go to the Grand Canyon. My plan is to go to the Grand Canyon and live down in the canyon for like a week and have a refrigerator, freezer, solar, extra power in case somebody else comes, maybe an extra refrigerator, things like that. So if you're interested, hey, you know, you can write a comment, you can email me at writingvenus@gmail.com, and RV will send that to me because RV is cool. RV is my girl, Writing Venus. She's my best girl. And I need to take better care of her too, but she knows I'm trying. She knows I got a lot I need to do. I need to do this. I'm failing at a lot of things. I'm learning at a lot of things. A lot of things I knew already, including the bees. I know better. These bees could be flying right now. I could be up to over 20 hives probably right now if I just focused on bees. I don't want just bees. I want trees, I want plants, I want all kinds of stuff. And I need my home. I need a shelter or place to store stuff immediately. And that's going to happen really, hopefully soon, or be really close to happening, at least partially. If you want to make that stuff happen faster, down below is GoFundMe. You can help fund me that way. Of course, you can email if you want to help, or write, or email, or whatever. Send money, talk to people, whatever, if you have questions. I am going to get back to doing Venus. I haven't talked about this in a long time. I am going to get back to doing Venus and not just videos of oil change, and that's all I've done basically, or air filter or some. I need to do the air filter, but yeah, I'll be upgrading. I'm in the process of upgrading Venus, but it's very slow. I need these things. I need to be ready for winter. I actually might do more projects on Venus in the wintertime than what I have to do on the French. There's a lot of things, and I have to be ready to drop a project right away and just deal with like something like this, or it was worse yesterday. But anyways, you can like or dislike the video, subscribe, whatever. Welcome to any new subscribers. I see another person supposedly joined, so yeah, this channel is about different stuff. If you want to do the Grand Canyon, like I said, email me. I'm going to be doing it. My goal, hopefully, I wanted this year, but really, that would mean the fall. I'd be looking at September probably, and I just got too many things I need to do before winter. Way too many things to do. Way too much projects and things and emergencies to deal with, or issues that I need to deal with right away whenever they happen. So hopefully next spring is my goal for the Grand Canyon. We'll see. Yeah, if you want to help make that happen, great. That'd be cool. This is where we're going.